a Grand Skyfall onto Kazik. Siya ang primary target, but he is just standing.
Ooh, but a possible dash here. The ult from Oni lands onto Trey. TG in the backline right now, hammering down. This Dragon, ooh, the hook lands once again onto AJTY. The solar flare comes up. A teleport coming from Porosu. Wow, a two-man beach.
Na ginagawa ng mga ADR. Okay, engagement.
Okay, so bakbakan by Sencho. There is the spell shift from Exo. Who will flash?
Welcome back, Summoners. I am GS Riku together with
GS Asrai with the 9. And this is week 4, day 1 of the Pro Gaming Series 2015 Summer Split, powered by Smart Prepaid, GameX, and our new powering partner Task Us.
Yes, that's Task Us PH. Hi guys.
Hello.
You guys are watching. Anyway, we do have a few announcements before we step on to the...
Alright, so we are of course going to announce again the Challenger Circuit. So we're just gonna... Alright, before that, watch it pala muna. Alright, so we have Deathwing. Oh, I believe this guy is a challenger. We have Cuddle Mex, No Sum, or No S Sum, Chris Ronaldo 7. Whoa. Bonjour, Hitler was right. Bash _ Vikiel, and Dimentor.
Yes, and we have a great big world, ang hot ko. Okay.
Wow, talaga?
No, I'm reading, man, I'm reading. Mr. ECyor, Mr. Darkside 25, Teeth, Irom, and Shani 21. Congratulations to the Watch and winners for Game 3.
Kudos to that number 10 guy. You set that up properly for me. Alright, so you can see right now the Smart Prepaid GameX Challenger Circuit Online Tournament registration period of June 1 to June 15. That's for the online tournament, guys. We also have on-site tournaments. That's at Green Pulse Internet Cafe at June 27, 2015, Capiz, Visayas, and at War Gods Pro Gaming Arena, June 21, 2015 at Recto, Manila.
Yes, and don't forget, guys, we are gonna have an on-site ticket selling at TNC UE Caloocan on Saturday, right? Yes, that is on Saturday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. So premium tickets are sold out, but regular is still available.
Yes, and now we are going into Game 4 between at Imperium Pro Team Blue and Pacific Esports. That was a very
close game.
Yeah,
earlier.
Close game. Just one mistake in the late game can just really, change the tide.
Yeah, that one mistake over at the brush check by Skill on the Jarvan really cost them the game, pushed out the mid lane, finished the game. The death timers were really, really long. And yeah, they banned 6 out of Pacific Esports here for Oni.
Yeah, Oni with that 6 just dunking it in with the Mega Inferno bomb. There,
yep.
Look at this. A Rise for Yux in the top lane.
Very instant.
And Jaspy with a possible Vladimir in the top lane. So it's gonna be similar to what War Gods and Naga did in, I believe, game...
Yeah, War Gods pulled off a Vladimir and a...
Yeah, Vladimir for JLC. And then for Naga, it was
Senthier
with the Rise.
Early game, Rise wasn't able to duel with the
it was
Vlad.
it was actually JLC just using that Vlad for the sustain and then spamming Yux out, or sorry, Senthier out. But then there was this one point in the game where Senthier with the Rod of Aegis and Mercury Jets was able to just do what the Rise does, and that is to lock someone down, spam all of his skills, and just burst down that Vladimir.
Yes.
So we might see something similar, but it looks like they don't want to do that because
they settled in for the severe first pick.
Yeah, so they're gonna steal Kinzen's
instead of banning it. So
you want to steal it?
Wow, that was actually a good call, but his performance on the mission was all right, the same as what we have seen on his super.
Yeah, so I guess it's like a farce. Kinzen would want you to think that he only plays an ADR Sivir, but then he plays all ADRs like really good.
Yes.
So when they get like a ban onto the Sivir says, yes, I made them ban the Sivir because of me, so my teammates have one less ban to deal with. Parang ganun.
Yeah, exactly. And the only new thing dito from Imperium Pro Team is the Rise.
Yeah, but
So far.
so far, looking into it, has a lot of good early game damage with the Rek'Sai and of course that Nautilus for the engagement itself. But going into the mid game and late game, they have the safety of that Rise. As for Pacific Esports, ooh, decent.
Decent, really interesting. What do you think as a jungler main? Right now,
Well, in any meta, in my opinion, Lee Sin,
he's still king of the jungle.
yeah, still king of the jungle. I mean, he has so much mobility, so much early game damage. I mean, level 3, if it's not, in my opinion, a Nunu or a Gragas, Lee Sin can win out any duel because of, weapons. Again, early game damage as well. But look at this.
Yeah, it's choosing between, are you gonna, do you want Kalista, do you want Lucian, or Kinson
Or,
here?
hey, we might see a Kalista mid or a Lucian.
That's interesting, but looks like they are gonna settle on for the, probably not yet. We're still choosing kung ano ang kanilang mga picks and, Nar. Nar has been really great. Let's move on to the Pacific.
Okay.
Choosing. Nar has been really good. Yung performance, yung mga matches natin ngayon. I don't think I've seen a game without Nar.
Yeah, Nar is, let's say, a volatile champion. If you can't manage his rage bar, he's pretty much useless. But if you can manage it correctly, he deals so much damage, so much AoE, CC, and of course the slow. And he's just a big dinosaur or monster in front of the enemy team. He can soak up damage and just be a distraction point for his own teammates. And yes, please.
Oh, Shyvana. Alright. Azurai has been working on this Shyvana.
Yeah, I was just looking into it, and it's kind of cool, Shyvana. I'll talk about it later, but right now, just looking into the base. Again, Nar just really strong, and actually, when you build in that Frozen Mallet, he's able to stick any champion he wants, range form, and into that middle form as well. So that's something that Nar is good at, sticking champions, and then, just hamming down in terms of the CC. But look at this. Pacific has the support Leona. So they won't, let's say, rely too much, or let's say they don't need to rely only on like Nar's ultimate to be able to do engages. They have the Dragon's Rage from the Lee Sin, so you can do something like an insect kick, kick someone back into their own team.
Yes.
Or let's say if you want some AoE engage, they have the Leona putting in that ultimate first, get a stun, follow up by the Nor ultimate, push them to a wall, and then Luxuria's gonna have a field day with that Ricochet and Boomerang Blade.
Yes, exactly. They have Pacific has so many choices, and right now registration for the watch event is now open. Just to remind.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, just a reminder. Go ahead and over to the Pro Gaming Series Facebook page and fill out the Google form. Let's see kung sino mananalo ulit. That's Imperium Pro Team Blue versus Pacific Esports based on their comp, or you're plainly just a fan of their performances. Yeah, good luck to you guys.
Yes. And now on to Imperium Pro Team Blue's composition. Chuck has been doing a lot of Azir throughout the PGS.
Yeah, even in Spring Split.
Yeah, he just likes that Azir, using that the order has given combination that, he commands the Sand Soldiers to go behind the player,
and
uses that E of his to dash behind them, and then Emperor's Divide to push that player back. It's just like a...
It's sort of a Lee Sin flashy play.
Yeah, it's
similar.
It's like an insect, but for Azir.
Yeah, the dragon's rage.
Yeah, for the Lee Sin.
Is the Emperor's Divide.
For the Azir.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's a word.
Looking into the composition for Imperium Pro Team Blue, really nice amount of early game initiation and damage output, like I've said, with Rebenga and Shadow. If they, invest some time for Yux to, freely farm that top lane, put pressure onto the map with just 4 people and let, again, like I've said, Yux to farm in that top lane. Imperium Pro Team Blue have a good chance of winning over in terms of damage against Pacific Esports, but Pacific Esports, they're gonna have a lot, and I mean a lot of team fight presence when they reach all of them reach level 6.
Yes,
they have the
definitely.
on the hunt from the Leona or from the Sivir, which would let's say give Leona the movement speed boost that she needs to go in for that Zenith play, get a stun, possibly
the
Solar Flare. Yeah, Oni Spirit Rush in, get in a charm, something like that, and we'll just see what happens. Is it Pacific Esports level 6 team fight presence, or will it be the early game aggression coming in from Shadow and Rebenga, and then Chalk using in that Emperor's Divide to be able to, you know, save them from a sticky situation. Just, you know, let them dictate the pace of the game. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. But do you still think that Rise is a sort of late game champion still?
I'm not saying late game, probably mid game. As long as he gets his core items, he's gonna start stacking up. But before that, he doesn't have that much damage, that much burst damage.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more of like
chain skills. Boom, spammy. I'm really sorry, man.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's actually true. Spam his skills, but you know, without the items to back it up, it's not gonna have enough bite to be, you know, something to be worrying about. So, like I've said, they just need to give him core items first before he can do something.
Yes.
Yeah, it's possibly it's not gonna be in the late game, but like I've said, if he doesn't get a lot of kills early on, or if he doesn't get a lot of kills early on, he's not gonna be, you know, as effective as when we saw Sentier do it. Like we just a Mercury Treads and a Rod of Ages. That's crazy amount of damage already.
Yeah, I also like to point out Chalk can actually deny the Spirit Rush from Ari with the Emperor's Divide. It's really amusing to see an Ari try to Spirit Rush through the wall. It's just gonna bounce back. Cute lang, nakita ko lang one time. This Azura is like speechless, like.
Yeah, okay. I'm actually thinking what it would look like. Yeah, actually true.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Ooh, we see that.
Welcome to this Solar Rift now, guys. This is a match between Imperium Pro Team Blue and Pacific Esports. This is Game 2 in this Best of 2 series between them. We did see earlier that Imperium Pro Team Blue did win, but it was a close match between them. So, in the blue side, it'll be Imperium Pro Team Blue with Yux in the top lane for that Rise. In the jungle, it'll be RPT Blue Rebenga. In the middle lane, it'll be Chalk for the Azir. And in the bottom lane duo, it'll be Kinson and Shadow for the ADR Lucian and support Nautilus.
Yes, and for the red side, we have Pacific Esports. And on top lane, we have Jaspy on that Gnar. And the Elysian used by a skill right there. And for the mid lane, we have Oni on that Ari. And for the bottom lane duo, we have Victoria on the Sivir. Denying that from Kizon and the support Leona with Widow.
Yeah, it really looks like... Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking like in terms of like the hair pieces or like hairstyles. I mean,
I really like the
Rebenga, he's never gonna lose that cap of his. So it's like
that's default hairstyle.
Yeah, I call default hairstyle na talaga yun. It's part of his hair now. If he loses his cap, he's bald.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to do.
It's not the B-O-L-D, okay? It's B-A-L-D. Bald.
Okay, gotcha.
Shiny.
Okay. I got it, Asma. I got it. Anyway,
actually, looks like it's gonna be a lane swap.
They don't see this coming. It wasn't the usual start ng mga teams natin. They'd go for the aggressive lane wards just to check if there is gonna be lane swap. But it looks like they are gonna. Yeah.
I'm not sure why they initiated the lane swap. It's because of these two things. It's because either Jasmine will win this lane against Yux, or they thought that Kinzen and Shadow would have initiated the lane swap themselves, and Pacific Esports wanted to counter it out. Or third option. Pacific Esports aren't comfortable with the matchup between a Sivir Leona and a Lucian against a Lucian Nautilus.
Yes.
So I don't know. But
probably want to deny the growth of the Rise.
Yeah, it's possibly one too.
Okay. Anyway. Nothing too scary at the start of the Nautilus just roaming with the jungler.
Yeah. So we were actually talking about this a while ago as well. the early game potential for Imperium Pro Team Blue is there, and the possibility right now for them to gank early on has increased because Pacific Esports established this lane swap. Possibly to, yeah, I'm looking at it right now, possibly to shut down Yux. So this does so much for Imperium Pro Team Blue in terms of, whoa!
Oh, the steal
Nice.
from Skill. That was
Skill steal.
skill steal. That was a pretty good one.
Alright.
I give it
A Rico thumbs up.
yeah, Rico thumbs up.
A Rico seal of approval.
You can't see, the audience can see the thumbs up. It's allowed.
Yeah, later,
Anyway,
pag gano'n na, pag tapos na ng match. You're gonna give me the thumbs up.
Makita.
Yeah.
So anyway though, very aggressive. Nagkaroon ng may ward doon. Mayroon Scuttler.
Oh, look at that.
Area in Rebenga though. Is trying something. Chalk goes in. Will this be first blood? The bird gets first blood. Ito flashes out for safety. Shurima.
Order has been given.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure why.
They were too deep.
Yeah, in too deep this early on. Yes, they got the steal, but that doesn't mean that they can, you know, just force their way against a Nautilus and a Rek'Sai. I mean, come on. What an auto attack from the Nautilus snares you in, and then Rek'Sai knocks you up. Lots of damage from that Queen's Wrath. I mean, yes, it's a no item Rek'Sai, but that Queen's Wrath is 3 auto attacks in the price of like 2 auto attacks. It's a time of 2 auto attacks. That's something to worry about when you're against a Rek'Sai.
Yeah, who do you think benefited more with the in this game?
Right now, looking into it, I'm gonna say it's Imperium Pro Team Blue. Because Kinzen can handle himself in a 1v1 situation, and that's why Shadow is here helping Yux. And Yux doesn't need to be, you know, flashy early on. He just needs to have a stable amount of income, and that's what's happening to him. Look at his CS though. It is, yes, down against Gatsby, but he's not getting harassed out of lane. Means that he can get his level 6 normally, and he's still, like I've said, consistently farming under turret.
Yes, looks like they're looking for a play here. They try to escape, but Skill will be there for the follow-up. Here comes the bump, here comes everybody from Pacific Esports, and they give the kill to Oni.
Oh, so perfect. Oni gets the kill when, before Chalk's blue double buff expires. So he got a kill, and he gets extra lane dominance.
Oh, Kidson doesn't have any mana. He does have a few summoners spells here still.
Maybe that was a plan of skill there. Yeah, to actually die and then just give the double buff to Oni a little bit later.
Yeah. Oh, Kidson getting a lot of hurt, but here comes Rebenga for the follow-up. Will there be a flash knock-up? Looks like not, but here comes Nautilus. Will he be able to hook anyone? Will he be able to stun anyone? But the mobility from Pacific Esports is crazy.
Yeah, true that. And yeah, just
the hop, the safeguard.
Safeguard.
No, Pacific Esports right now. They're still lingering around. And dito si Tino for the backup. Will the Zenith Blade land onto anyone? But ano pala si Rebenga? They are just exchanging these engages, disengaging from bot lane. They're not quite finding what they want.
Yeah, and this is actually like the perfect setup for these two teams to, let's say, you know, do this, like you've said, just turn for it again, roam type of composition, because they initiate the lane swap, because there's not a lot of, like, let's say, lane harassment that will come out of these two teams unless the supports are in that, because yeah, we do see the Nautilus, of course, having in that initiation as well as the Leona, so they opted to just go in for the roam type of support, and you know.
Having skills there.
And Shadow actually getting the better of it.
Yeah,
that shield of his is just soaking so much damage.
Yeah, you see that they decided to go back to their lanes. Akala ko the 2 mid laners are gonna
Yeah, but now still it's gonna just be an exchange bit of harassing. There's not that much damage to be done. I don't know. it's just, again, it's not enough damage to be done. Possibly, again, we're gonna see a lot of more action when both of these teams already have level 6.
Ward coverage.
Yeah, for now, Imperial Team 2 just putting in defensive wards, and for Pacific Esports, a lot of wards into the red side jungle. So they're not gonna worry too much about Luxury here because, again, level 7 already on that Sivir. Just activate On the Hunt. Oh!
Is he gonna get executed, I wonder? I guess not.
Okay, he
Yeah,
survived.
he's alright.
I believe he smited that. Or,
Yep.
Yeah,
And
looks like he smited that.
looks like it's gonna be a trade for... Well, not yet.
Nothing yet, actually. The bottom tier 1 is...
Almost dead. So one more
1/4
wave.
HP though.
Uh-huh.
But look at this. Teleport here for
Using
Jasmine.
a teleport. Ido is still level 4.
Yeah, so that's gonna save the tower.
And Luxuria decides to stay up top, not going backward.
He's not actually gonna fear anything because the information is there for him to work with. He saw the Nautilus bottom lane, so he knows that there's gonna be no dredge line, no auto attack, and whoa, 81% to 90% there for Imperial Pro Team Blue against Pacific Esports.
Well, they have been winning the recent PGS.
That's like a well-deserved siding of votes.
Yes.
But still, Pacific Esports aren't out of this just yet. They're still 19%, giving them some love because
Definitely.
yeah, they have let's say earned their place in the PGS with
Jaspy at full rage bar there onto Kinzo. Kinzo dashes towards the tower for safety. It's 3 members from Pacific Esports.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be 4. Rebenga is nearby. It's gonna be 5 soon. On the hand activated. They are after Kinzo. He gets bursted down right away. They are diving this one. Shadow. A couple of more hits, but they decide to disengage because they've got their primary target already.
And that's the power.
Oh, Spirit Rush comes in. That's an easy kill for Oni. Assassin Ari for you.
Yeah, just popping into that top star on this game.
Yep.
And again, like I've said, that's the power of what a Leona can do. Just one of her skills would either result in a kill or let's say a force flash, just using everything in your arsenal to try and escape the power of the Leona.
Yes, the lockdown is there, but wait a moment, Rebecca is in the mid lane, wasn't able to finish the kill. Nico is right here at the backup.
Yeah, they forced the flash out of Oni there, and
the Dredge One connects, the knock-up as well. Here comes Jasmine though, and the rest of the members of Pacific Esports. Teleport will come up top. Rebecca's super low. He'll be the first one to fall down. Ido is very low as well. Flash everywhere. I think that is very low. Also as well. Everyone's trying to zone out. But Jasmine goes back. Chalk is done. He is low as well. Hextrigger, shield activates. Skill manages to assassinate Chalk. And right now, Luxury gets rooted by the Rise. Juke gets the kill, gets the shutdown, and right now it's 3 for 3 so far, and it's even.
yeah, it's even though. Problem was, right
they don't
now,
have the jungle. Oh, they do have
they have though, but will they actually sacrifice skill? He doesn't have a smite as well. Though Rebecca doesn't have a smite though. Still, it's gonna go in heavily into Imperial Team's favor to get that first dragon game.
Zoned out, no one's there.
Yeah. But that clash right there was so perfect for Pacific. Yes, they got a, let's say, even out trade for a 3-4-3, but look at where all those skills went to. Onto Luxuria. Immediately has an Infinity Edge. 12 minutes into the game. I mean, with let's say, a regular rate of farming, you're gonna get that Infinity Edge around the 15-minute mark.
Yes.
So with that early Infinity Edge, they can force a clash or an objective, and that's what they want to do. Possibly just getting in that mid-tier 1. But again, the kills for Imperial Pro Team Blue were again spread out, so that's gonna give them a nice amount of gold itself. But again, in my opinion, that was well worth for Pacific Esports if they can capitalize on that early item.
I thought.
Yeah. That's just gonna boost up like the burst damage that they already have. When Ido there activates a skill, then his passive, stacks up onto the members, and then Ricochet from Luxuria, that's gonna proc so much damage. And think about it, when the critical strike as well occurs, that's gonna be a lot of damage. And then Jaspy follows up with the CC and
oh, the solar star connect.
Fast hands there by
Chop. He is safe. Yeah, no summoner's potions there.
We'll see though what happens here. Looking into the gold, look at that, 1,500 gold difference between Kinzen and Luxuria. He's probably saying, Kinzen, that's my silver. That's supposed to be my gold, not yours. Yeah. Funny enough, Luxuria's like go-to ADC is a Lucian or the Caitlyn. That's something. I mean, it's like the swapping of ADC. It's not the swapping of roles anymore.
Pacific tried to siege down the mid lane,
they
like
can't siege with a
2 times.
they can't siege with an Ahri, Ileona, and Lee Sin. That's just not enough wave clear and damage at all.
And they have the Azir too. Really good wave clear from
Yeah.
as well.
Right now, what I think that Pacific should do is to put in some aggressive wards into the jungle of Imperium Pro Team Blue, secure, or rather...
Oh, the blue went over to
Yeah.
Renga.
Okay, that's just gonna ruin Chalks' day
Yeah.
for the
Well,
next
it's
5
just,
minutes. He's not gonna have a blue buff in his hand.
Yep.
Yeah, but look at this.
Ido.
Ido actually... Oh, okay.
Ido's like a standing ward. It's like
Yeah.
a ward.
I think he just wants to wait for like someone like Oni to come to his aid and then burst down Shadow here. But Shadow's actually pretty tanky.
Yeah,
he has,
he is. He's a
yeah.
Nautilus.
Yeah, he has that. What did he max actually? I don't want to see the stuff. Oh, it's actually Riptide. So, yeah. Oh, well. No, Ido.
Ido.
What?
The living ward.
Living Ward. he's not a Teemo, but he's gonna imitate it. He's gonna try.
Trying to guard the area, but
Honestly,
there's no objective right now.
honestly, right now, I think the best like strategy for Pacific, like I've said, is to put wards into the jungle of Imperium Pro Team Blue, and then work with what they have right now. They have the gold advantage. They have the initiation advantage. They just need to get a good pick, and that's gonna snowball or just fall good for them. But look at this, Jaspy gonna get caught up.
And with the double block, Jaspy is getting hammered down right here, and now gets rooted, and then you still get the kill.
Simultaneously in the bot lane though,
Yeah.
Luxuria gets the kill onto Kinzen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if they didn't actually get the kill onto Kinzen, that would have been a bad trade.
Chalk actually goes in. Solar Flare in the center. Chalk gets done. Depth charge of the audience from everyone. Great Emperor's Divide just to throw the people from Pacific Esports. Ido goes back, and that was a very well played fight.
Yeah, for Chalk there.
IPT. Yeah.
Yeah, funny enough though, Oni forced his Spirit Rush over the Emperor's Divide of Chalk, and Chalk, of course, using those Sand Soldiers, just won out that, let's say, engage.
Yeah, you really can't have this Emperor's Divide, and
Unless you flash over it.
Yeah, unless you flash. But yeah, bounce back. Ooh, the cancel. Isn't that annoying when that happens to you?
Yeah, he's actually still He's still actually trying to recall in this bottom lane in front of the ward. Okay.
For the second time, you have to move. You have to move when that happens.
Respect the Prey Seeker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tapos meron
Did
din
you
mga
just
times.
do a James Yap?
No, it's
Yeah,
yep.
Let me
From,
movie ni was
no,
it like
it's
Chris
from the
Aquino?
Land Before Time. It's Ducky.
Yeah, I
Yep,
know,
yep,
but
yep.
natandaan ko lang din kasi yung kaila Chris Aquino, yung
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, it's like one of the few movies, few Tagalog movies I watch, yung nagyayap palagi si James Yap. Yeah, also he's Land Before Time, yeah, that's Ducky though.
Yeah.
Not my favorite character though, I like Little Fight.
Oh, the flashy Q and then safeguard.
Yeah.
God.
Dragon's gonna be under 25 seconds, and this is gonna actually, this next Dragon Clash, Dragon Fight, if ever it does happen, will dictate the next, like the flow of this match. Because if that happens, that's gonna open up let's say,
Oh, wow.
okay.
He got charmed but kept walking.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. It's gonna, oh, okay, never mind.
Hold that thought. On the hunt, activated skill though. Interview for something. He gets knocked off. No members of Pacific for the follow-up. He flashes just for safety. And a couple of more auto attacks. One more hit.
Whoa.
He flashes in. Kulang pa yung damage. But he wasn't able. Rebecca wasn't able to finish the kill because members of Pacific Esports are nearby. Never be too greedy, man.
Yeah, skill though, very low in HP, but he baited so many skills out and flashes from the members of Imperial Pro Team Blue. That's gonna give them a little bit of an edge in this dragon fight, but the numbers advantage is in favor of Imperial Pro Team Blue, and they still have the Emperor's Divide from Shock. So that's something that they can work with, but Shock is low in HP.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens here. So back again to what I was saying. Whoever wins this Dragon Clash, if ever that it does happen, but I don't think it will anymore, could have dictated the game right now because if Imperial Pro Team won, they could have just hammered down on that mid-tier 1 and then opened up the jungle from Pacific Esports, because we all know that mid-tier 1 is like the most important tier 1 turret, because when you destroy that, you open up the red side and blue side jungle of the enemy team.
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah, similar to what Pacific would have done if they won like the Dragon Clash. If ever that it did happen, they could have opened up the mid-tier 1, put in aggressive warnings, and then are they gonna give it up?
Well, looks like Iptb is basically gonna finish off this dragon. They don't have the jungler. He's super low.
So they're gonna trade the mid-tier 1 for a. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be a. I'm not sure. That's the second dragon of the game, so I think it's, let's say, a so-so trade there.
Yeah, so it's like long-term-ish. In the long-term-ish wording, parang dinideny lang nila yung pag-snap up ng dragon ng Pacific.
Yeah. Still though, they did open up the base, or rather the jungle side of Imperial Pro Team Blue. If they can, again, like I said, put in some aggressive wardings and, you know, just work around where Imperial Pro Team Blue are positioning themselves, it would be a worth it trade, in my opinion. Also, right now, look at this. Yux has finished his Rod of Ages, and it is up to 2 stacks. So we now have the Rise starting to get some traction into this game. He's gonna start being able to do those 1v1 situations. Even though, as well, if like Luxuria gets caught in a 1v1 situation, he will most of the time lose. Yes, he has the spell shield, but Rise is a champion who doesn't care about spell shields. He just, you know, chucks one spell down and then he can chuck it out later on, like in a matter of seconds. Yeah, so that's something that.
And Chalk, do you think Chalk is gonna go for the Ludens? I mean, he had Laser Wisp.
Yeah, I probably think. Yeah, it's probably he's gonna go in for the Ludens Echo. It's not a bad build for the Azir as well, though.
I rarely see Azir. I rarely see Azir. Or I rarely play. Oh, that's.
I don't know. I rarely see a Ludens Echo on Azir. Personally, I think it would have been better to go in for the Rabadons, since they do lack like the frontline tanks to be able to let Shock use all that Ludens, like all of those Ludens Echo charges. Yeah, so I don't know.
We're actually buying time for Kinzo to push down this bottom lane wave.
Yeah, it's gonna be a monster with
really
later.
small detail, but they spent their time just destroying this tower. They did nothing.
Yeah, it's like the pseudo mid-tier 1.
Yeah.
Yes, though they don't actually, Pacific doesn't want to go into like these 1v1 situations because there's not a lot of like champions that can go in for 1v1 aside from like, let's say, Oni and Luxuria in a, let's say, controlled situation. So we'll see what happens here, because they need to actually engage right now or sometime in the future, because if they don't, that Yux is just gonna start, you know, like I said, getting traction into the game. They do have the power output, because hey, look at this, Luxuria with a static shield. So in your face, Kairu.
Wait. Wala siyang but wala pa rin siya.
We'll see though. We'll see. Will it be the League of Static Shields or the Battle of the Century? Static Shield and Phantom Dancer.
Miss Azurai.
What?
Nothing. Anyway though, it's another one of those games where they can't force out anything on anyone.
Yeah,
they have to wait for the dragon or something to happen.
This is just one of those stalemate games. And this actually happened again, game 1 between these two teams. They just kept waiting for clashes. You know, just shoving down lanes. But the problem right now for Pacific, again, like I said, when Yux starts to get some traction, Shock also gets some traction because Yux is gonna be like the one they try to focus on. And if they don't focus him, he's gonna get a lot of damage onto the members of Pacific. But if Pacific like goes in for, let's say, Shock or Kinzen, Yux has the ability to, let's say, single out someone and then burst them down really quickly. And that Rod of Ages doesn't, stack when you get auto attack or use a skill like a Tear of the Goddess. It stacks as long as you have it. So it's gonna just keep getting bigger and bigger around in a matter of minutes. The Dragon's gonna be up in 1 minute and 18 seconds. So yeah, I think that might be the next point of contention for these two teams. Yeah, they're trying to prep up the Dragon. But look at this, in the top lane, there's actually a very nice way for Imperium Pro Team Blue. It's starting off into this top tier 1. It's pretty
not even damaged yet.
Yeah, it's pretty healthy though, so I don't think it'll be, going down anytime soon. But it'll take a lot of good damage because there's... Oh, okay.
He gets China down there, hiding the brush. Edo gets the first. He flashes out. He's in big trouble. He's the heal, and now he's kind of in a building. Crazy as here. Use the Emperor's Device to trap Jasmine and the rest of the members, though. And they are taking a long time to eliminate this guard. Oni goes in. Shock is super low. Oni very healthy, slashes in for the double kill. Oni taking a lot of turret damage. Safeguard just for the extra shield. And that is a 4 for 2. That 4 for 3 in favor of Pacific Esports.
Wow, that would have gone in favor of... Oh, okay, right?
Not too far.
Okay, yeah, it's a bit too far. That would have gone way more into the favor of Pacific Esports if Oni was slightly closer to his teammates.
Yeah.
There was a numbers advantage for Imperium Pro Team. They got so much damage output coming out of Shock and Yux there, and we were talking about how it will affect the game for them as long as they can just, keep their stacks going on with the Rise there. Oh, teleport coming in here from Jasmine.
Yeah, Verbenga gets the Zenith Blade, gets stunned. Oh, where is the On the Hunt? Not yet. They just want to try and... Yeah, it's a cooldown, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, though.
Sis. Well, I said bro, so I said sis.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, though, let's see here who gets the dragon. They are doing the dragon dance. Dragon goes back to the pit, and the solar flare lands the two people's car. Sun Shadow in the front line. He will be the first one. No, not yet. He is still alive. But here we have 2 members down for Pacific. Skill is on the run. Who will be able to run. No, he gets rooted by Yux. That will be double kill for the Lucian. And that no one dies from
Wow.
Everything happens so fast.
Everything happens so fast. Can we get like a replay of that? I want to see what happens. All right, we'll just wait for a bit, guys. But looking into that clash, it really looked well for Pacific. Okay, here we go. So look at this. Oni actually goes in at the perfect moment, but it just didn't have enough burst damage. If they could have gotten the kill onto Shock there.
Ooh.
Look at that. And Yux was still in just the backline with Kinzen, not affected by the members of Pacific. They're just hammering down onto the members. And that's the reason why Imperium Pro Team Blue actually won that match.
Oh man, they couldn't finish Azir, and then a great Emperor's Divide.
Yeah, divided.
Yeah, they weren't able to do that.
Yeah, and actually also the problem there was Jaspi. I think the Gnar ultimate was still on cooldown. He was in the perfect position to push like 3 members into a wall.
Yes.
If only that happens. Pacific Esports would have won, but such a good Emperor's Divider coming out of shock, saving his life, letting Yux and Kinson auto-attack freely, spam out their skills. Also because of that Emperor's Divide, you know, members of Pacific Esports couldn't move.
Oh, here comes the culling.
Yeah.
Like, nothing happened there.
Members of Pacific Esports couldn't come in because they were getting pushed out by the Emperor's Divide. You know, there was this, they were like saying, knock, knock, can we come in? It says no, there's like a big bouncer, bouncer of sand soldiers in front of them.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Asa, right?
Yeah, it's
Well, looks like they're gonna force down this top here.
yes, I mean,
Yun na
just
lang yung tower na
yeah,
pwede
play it
na-
by the book. Don't go for the riskier turrets for a while. Just, you know, get the freebies, get yourselves more gold, and of course, destroying a turret also gives you that map pressure as well.
Yeah. And
Gold still goes in favor of Pacific Esports though, with around 600. But looking into the game itself, the pressure itself is going heavily to the favor of Imperial Pro Team Blue.
yes, definitely. They even have the third dragon wrapped up with them.
Oh, look at this, the fight. Phantom Dancer with a static shiv. It is there.
But this time, PD on the evolution of this game.
Yeah. Still, the fight's there. I mean,
The fight's still there.
are they actually doing this because they know that you and Kyra have like
I
a
don't
dispute
think so.
for Phantom Dancer and static shiv?
I'm pretty sure no. It's just a coincidence.
Coincidence? Or did
Wait
they literally did it?
No. I don't
Purposefully did
think
it.
so. Nah.
So it's not only just hashtag Iptb win and hashtag Pacific win. It's also hashtag PD win or hashtag static win.
Anyway, moving on. Looks like Shock can actually. No!
Oh.
Here comes everyone going into Shock. Everyone's like, I just canceled the aggression coming in from Pacific Esports. Right now, Jasmine's about to be Meganar! And more people can tumble down with the Meganar. And here, everyone is just exchanging blows here. Eagle will fall. Two members of Pacific down. And pretty much, Imperial Pro Team Blue are still alive. Not healthy, but they are alive. Oh,
Wow, that was
my
such
gosh.
a forced clash there by Pacific Esports.
Yeah, I apologize, but that was a really good ultimate from Nar, but there was no follow-up. The damage was there, yeah.
And the problem was when Jasmine did that Nar ultimate, he pushed no one into a wall. So he just repositioned them to put like Jux in front of the
Yeah.
in the members of Pacific, and he just, even though he's gonna die, he can still deal a lot of damage. Kinzen was still pretty healthy in that one, so he's just, you know, auto-attacking from the back line. And the problem really was as well when they initiated onto Shock. He was so slippery. He actually built a Mercury Treads for himself.
Yeah, wow, he did. It's for the CCs coming in from Pacific. And actually, every time they go for Chop, something bad happens. I mean,
Yeah.
the Emperor's Divide is enough for him to have a better position. I mean, nobody could finish the job. Could finish Chop there.
Could've, would've, should've.
Yep. So another dragon, 30 seconds in. I wonder if Pacific could get one for themselves. But right now, it seems that Iptb Blue has been winning all these clashes.
Yeah. For me right now, Pacific should like, let's say trade the mid-tier 2 for the dragon.
They're actually, are they starting Baron?
Are they starting Baron?
Yeah, they are. And going, and they have, Pacific has no idea, but they have a feeling. And Blue Team, Pro Team Blue gets the Baron. No initiates will come from
It's not
IPT.
gonna be, I got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night for Pacific there
Good one.
when they lost that Baron.
Yeah, they had no vision in the area. And great location as well. It's just the perfect time for Dragon. I mean, hindi siya yung style
Yeah.
na parang, nasa Baron sila, tara, i-take natin yung Dragon. Hindi. Timing. Pagkatapos nila ng Baron, They're here. They're back. Here comes on the hunt. Pacific wants something. Here comes the Bard skill. Then Tulaman Kinson. I think Shadow will be the person left. Here comes Shock with the Emperor's Divide. The Soldier's here as well. He wants something. Skill is super low. Rebecca as well. The first one. The second one small rather. Only with the blue bump though. Here comes Shark throwing Azir onto Rush. He died. Kido will die. Double kill for Lucian. Oni might fall from this. Here comes Yux with a snare. And that'll be a double kill. That is an ace. And they can get rest.
Yeah, the problem with that clash was they went in onto this spot and Emperor's Divide made a wall here. They were just coming in and out of this spot while Shock was auto-attacking as well as Skinzen. And then Yux just came in from the side, you know, cleaning up house. And Pacific Esports, their decision-making right now is a little bit questionable.
It's like everything is so forced from the mid lane clash, team fight, and now here at the Dragon Pit, it's like they want to catch Imperium Pro Team off guard, but it doesn't happen. They can't finish the carries, the damage dealers. Agad-agad. I mean, Ari's supposed to be the assassin, is supposed to kill Kinson or Chalk right away. But hindi natin nakikita yun. Nakikita natin na nag-hesitate siya, pumasok, nandun siya sa gilid, naglalakad, ready for the cooldown. Yeah, that's true.
And Ari's not typically the champion for spamming of skills.
Yeah.
Her cooldowns are low, but not that low that you can, you know, deal a lot of damage in a short amount of time with, you know, like I said, spamming.
Yeah, and compared to Horizon, spamming still no way.
You can't force it. You just have to move, you know, accept it, and move on.
Now, it's just one of those deep moments from Astra again.
You can't force yourself to kill someone that quickly. You have to, you know.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about in terms of League of Legends, okay?
Okay. You're not.
I'm not talking about murder. That's wrong.
Definitely. Ano ko mamaya, i-replace mo naman yung love mo naman somewhere. Anyway though, Imperium Pro Team Blue has the tower to siege down this turret. Jasmine with the almost completed Meganar. I wonder what Pacific Esports will do. The reply to this on the hunt. Solar doesn't hit anyone, but he's in the middle of it all. Gets shut down right away. Here comes the Emperor's Divide. Sony on the members of Pacific Esports, but Azir is just too painful with the Lunas with everything right before he activated. They are going in. IPT Blue is going in. And right now, three members are alive. Luxuria is the primary target. Azir gets the kill. That'll be a triple. Will it be a quadra? No. Duke will die from the tower. And right now, 4 members dead. In exchange for 3 members of Imperial Pro Team Blue. Obviously, IPT Blue came up on top.
Yeah, true that. Problem again with Pacific, they keep engaging.
Yeah.
And that's not actually a bad strategy, but the problem is, okay, we're gonna go in for a replay. So there you go. Okay, see here, the solar flare with the caw of that Phoenix symbol doesn't hit Kinzen. They put so much priority onto Kinzen that when Shock does that Emperor's Divide, they're just into the wall. They can't do anything else. Their skills are on cooldown, and Yux, Shock are just, you know, spamming all of your skills, using those Sand Soldiers to poke. And look at this, even Shadow is just going in against Oni there. One auto attack, he gets the kill, and that's a wrap for Imperium Pro Team Blue. What a good clash from them.
Imagine Kinzon was the first one to fall, and the only damage dealers that they had was Chop and probably Rise. Yeah, Rise. Yeah. And then, wow, they still came up on top. 2 members, 3 members alive.
The problem again was because Pacific Esports used all of their cooldowns onto Kinzen. They got an assassinate. It was a 4v5 situation, but again the problem was all of their skills were in cooldown.
Yeah. Solar Flare missed.
And that epic Emperor's Divide, pushing them onto the wall, making it into this like bottleneck position where they have to move out of it, or they have to flash over it and try to re-engage, and that's not like the best possible way for Pacific Esports to do it.
Yeah, and also to point out, I believe Shadow's Death Charge hit both of the carries, both of the ADCs in the backline of Pacific Esports. It was nice. Both of them, yung dalawang carries talaga. As in.
Yes. And right now, it's not looking really good for Pacific Esports here, though their composition does, let's say, hover over how to say it, the game changer ultimates. I mean, they have the Lee Sin. If you can do like a insect, you know, force an immediate assassination, a pick off without using any of their cooldowns, that's something that they can work with. But the problem is there's just so much safety for the members of Imperial Pro Team here. Who are gonna kick it? Yux, super tanky, has a lot of damage. Shock, who can just Emperor divide your way.
Yeah.
Kinzen, who has the safety of Shadow's face of the mountain and his relentless pursuit to dash away. That's really hard. And of course, Rebenga is not like the one to want to prioritize and
oh,
okay.
Anyway, I would like to point out that the thing is, Imperial Pro Team Blue isn't doing anything na hindi sila yung nauna mag-engage. Talagang naantay nila Pacific na may gagawin and then they just react to it.
Yeah, it's like when you're courting someone, hintay mo na sila magkamali.
Oh my god, okay.
And then, pag nagkamali sila, busted. Pag hindi, edi okay.
Okay, that's right with the usual
Who goats?
Stuff.
Who goats?
And Baron is now live. Here it comes. They have vision. Pacific is aware that this is happening, but the damage from Imperial Pro Team is just too much. The Baron dies in seconds.
Oh.
And right now, they are in the mid lane. Is this, I thought Lee Sin is in trouble kasi nandun pa rin siya nag-stay.
Is this the first time in the PGS we're gonna see a Baron buff Dragon 5 team?
I don't think it is.
Okay, never mind.
Never mind. Here comes on the hunt. Pacific forcing something out again. Jasmine is back like side to go back. And right now, Pacific only has eliminated Cubes. That is one right here so far. Solar Flare. And here comes Cubes. And he's got Venus hiding down skill. And right now, Shock goes in. The Emperor is defied. That is a beautiful play. Coming in from the bird, from the Suprema bird. Flashes in. Gets the barrier. One more hit. And he goes and gets the kill. That is Azir for you, and right now with the Baron empowered minions, they can push down the mid lane and even the inhibitor.
That was a beast amount of damage coming out of Imperial Pro Team, but
Will they be able to finish it?
I think they can.
The timers are
Pretty low, but damage output from I think they're just gonna finish the inhibitors here. But that was the best case scenario clash for Pacific Esports this behind in the game. They got a pick off immediate. They got a lot of burst damage onto Yux.
Yeah.
And then they used Jaspy's ultimate to force out the other members of Imperial Pro Team Blue. The only problem was Shock is already fed. An Azir into the late game is one of your worst nightmares.
Yeah.
So scary.
Pacific is having a hard time. I mean, they keep starting these fights. They make it a 4v5 in their favor in terms of the numbers game, but with Chalk still alive.
Yeah, it's already too late.
Yeah.
And the damage output, the goal advantage is just too, let's say, far for Pacific Esports to catch up in that clash. So that's what they have to deal with there.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. And even he has the Zhonya's in for the defensive equipment ready. And yeah, I'm not sure, but they're doing.
He has the Holy Trinity of immediately archer items. Before it was DFG, Deathcap, and Zhonya's. Now it's Luden's Deathcap and Zhonya's. That's the dream.
And has the Void Staff as well.
Yeah.
It's super painful. Oh!
Yeah, I just also noticed. It's only with gamers that you say that Clash is a work of art, like, you know,
yes,
beautiful.
Oh, skill goes in! Just wanted to kick the skills on, and he will get bursted down right away.
Oh,
nice! There with the wobble combo, depth charge onto Audi, but Shock is still pretty helpful.
Healthy.
Thank you, we're very helpful.
Yeah.
Anyway, though. Oh, flashes with Rebecca. Chalk goes in as well. He is doing a lot of damage. Jasmine gets snared. Rather, one more hit on the Jasmine. Rebecca gets the kill. And right now, super minions are coming in from both you call him.
He
And
defines
right now,
the Emperor has returned.
the Emperor has returned. Shurima. And now that will probably be the game. Yeah, executed the Yuk. And after 41 minutes, Imperium Pro Team Blue with a very impressive performance coming in from both members. Yeah, they take the game, and that is a 3-point para sa kanila.
Yeah, kudos though to Pacific Esports. Imperial Pro Team Blue just worked around how aggressive Pacific Esports was. Let's just say all the engages from Pacific Esports, if it's say like out of 10, only 2 or 3 were the best clashes that they could have had. But the problem was there was such an advantage. Sorry about that. There was such an advantage already coming out of Imperial Pro Team Blue that they couldn't come back from the situation. And Shock, oh my god, man, that...
Yeah, insane Shurima plays. 11-5-18.
I just thought of something. That Chicken Emperor has been pecking away at the members of Pacific Esports.
But
yeah,
that's,
yeah,
that's needed.
the pecking is real. Yeah, okay. So right now, Imperial Pro Team Blue with 2-0 against Pacific Esports. What a nice job by them. We're just gonna look into the KDAs as well. Oh my god, look at that Shock, man. 11-5-18. That's gonna give him some really nice stats to be proud of.
Yeah.
Rebenga with 3-3-23 doesn't have too much of kills, but in terms of assists, that's gonna be
pretty involved.
Yeah, he's pretty involved in the situation itself. That's what you have to do in a relationship with your team.
Oh, this Asarai always. I don't know how you do it, but you always manage to
Connect
connect everything to some hugot or something. It's amazing. It's like your ability, special ability.
Shadow, with the 3624, and looking into Pacific Esports, 8-5-6 for Oni. He has been doing quite a lot of work for them, as well as Luxuria. But again, the problem was some really, really questionable aggressive plays. Also, pretty sure they didn't take into account like the amount of disengage that Imperial Pro Team Blue has just with that Emperor's Divide.
Yes.
And
really
now going into the graphs, gonna see some damage dealt to champions.
Definitely, I put my money on Chomp.
Oh my god. Have you ever seen the bar go into like the very like edge of this one?
I think Kogba, the previous game, did that.
Yeah,
I know, wait, Killzone.
Yeah,
also.
but still, that's pretty amazing to see.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, now into the damage taken. Of course, we also want to see who tanked the lot. That's actually going to be Rebenga, but for Pacific Esports, it's going to be yeah, skill there with 38,000 for Rebenga though. Wow, he has been tanking a lot with 46,000. And that's about it.
Yep.
So we're done with the end game results as well as the damage output. We can see right here now for the standings. Riku, please break it down for us.
Yes, for GameX War Gods, they have 10 points. Imperial Pro Team Blue have 10 as well. And IPT has 6, Acclaimed Empire X has 4, Mineski Globe has 3, and the rest of the esports, Naga Pacific and Infused has 1 point so far.
Yeah, both GameX War Gods and Imperial Pro Team Blue, let's say they're not undefeated, but they're unchallenged right now.
They're performing really well.
Yeah, the only loss that they had was against each other, Imperial Pro Team Blue and War Gods.
I believe it was a 1-1.
Yeah, it was a 1-1, so it's like they're still undefeated in my book. So before we do end the stream for now, we're gonna go. Yeah, watch and win winners.
Ah, here comes
Okay, so we have Norween 811, Ota Ta Ta Ta, GLT Mechanics at Drome, Simis Niam Niam, Javier 199627, Sheet, Pinch Fleet, and Nerfed Callista.
And we have Westcott, Box32, Highwire, CU, I Kairu, PM Warren 12. Congratulations to all of these Watch and Win winners. You guys rock. Yeah, you guys voted for Imperial Pro Team Blue.
And of course, before we do end our stream, we're gonna go in for the shout-outs. So of course, we're gonna have Riku say some of it, because of course, you know guys, Riku is like the face of the GS.
Yeah, the face as well. Okay, so yeah, I'll start with
Jusko.
Don't break it up.
Juice.
Some of them might not have watched that yet.
There's like,
so
how many views does it have already?
I'm not sure.
50,000?
Last time I checked, yeah, it was around 50,000
Wow.
views. I was,
Oh.
what? Yeah, thank you guys for watching that video. Anyway, though, let's move on to the shoutouts. We have
Okay.
Nif, Jarder Week, Pinch Fleet. Oh, you guys won. This guy won.
Yeah,
And Alex
congrats.
won Pieces 1243. Yeah. Svenzen, XQZS, XYC. I don't ADC. I bet you do. Ildionification. I Wild Turtle, Mr. Sweet Jokes. Okay.
Joker. Oh, okay. We have Frozen Sandwich, Chupals 02, Captain Yuma, K-pop _025, Wish Heart Moo or Wish Heart Moo, Gumi, Lustful Moan,
Okay.
Laudesu. Okay, so for you,
Yeah, Phil Cobb, Wardell, Worst Leeson, are you sure? Brielle, Liz, PSC Haller, Hepta Fluoride. That's interesting.
Heimerdinger. This actually is Jago. He just changed his name yesterday.
Ah, I see.
We have BL on Ace. Hi, I'm cool. Hitler was right.
Yeah, you won earlier.
Lady Lunatica, Philophobia, Dengue Loves You, Chiwa Harusaki. We have VEC Fun Day, Vindicator Esports, VEC Overdose.
Hey, Overdose.
Yeah. Go for this one.
Oh well, Seishin Raiju,
Error.
Pogi ko. Okay.
Okay, there's a... Oh, pogi ka pala. Meron ka ng hot ko, tas may pogi ka pa. You're stacking up on that.
Okay.
You have this one as well.
We have Error, Seishin Raiju. I said that. Error, Gumi?
Gummy, I think.
Wait, I said that already. Anyway,
Oh,
Genre Yan A. And
Lad.unstoppable.8.
That 8.
Sargento _24. Yes, and I'm not lazy crazy. That's like a song. Yeah.
Like it.
So that's about it, guys. So again, thank you our viewers for viewing the matches right now. There have been a lot of action-packed matches, and again the trend has been back 2-0-2-0.
Yeah, and Evelyn still hasn't gained
won
success in the PGS
for any of the teams that she's played for. So also we would like to thank our sponsors, Trippy Customs, for our Pro Gaming Series hoodies.
Yes.
If you want to, inquire about if you want to buy hoodies from them, or I think they also sell shirts.
Yeah.
You can go into their Facebook page. I believe that's www.facebook.com/trippycustoms. And of course, again, thank you to the Task Us for powering up the Pro Gaming Series, as well as having their employees as well. Majority of them play League of Legends and watch the Pro Gaming Series. Thank you guys out there.
Thank you so much.
Yes, again, I am GS Asarai with an I, and alongside you with me is
GS Rico. But wait, you guys have to watch the Pro Gaming Series tomorrow, and also don't forget the LCL on Sunday.
Yes, again, this is the Week 4, Day 1 of the Pro Gaming Series 2015 Summer Split, powered by GameX, Smart Prepaid, and Task Us, and we are signing off. Bye, guys!
Oh guys, may 300 MB tayo! Dami pang Facebook at Instagram!
Email and videos! Stock up on data with Smart Big Bytes from the country's most advanced network. May apps and sites up to 300 MB. 50 pesos lang for 3 days.
Hey guys!
May free YouTube pa and more! That's a lot of bytes of internet for all. Text Big50 to 9999. Smart. Live more. Want more from your prepaid promo? Introducing the new Smart Prepaid Unli Call